Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Right now on Jaffa, it is 12:01 PM on Saturday, May 7th, 2022. And KK is performing, so if you want to pop in, we can do just that. But hopefully you're all doing well. I'm doing fine and dandy. I've had a really big drive to play some more ACNH recently. Also just because, like I said, I had a friend around and I played with them a little, and it was just fun. It was fun and a vibe with it, and Anyway, so hello, this is Timmy from Nook's Cranny. Yeah, so last time I was on, I sold some stuff to my drop-off box because I couldn't be bothered with the loading screen. But we have some letters first. So we have one from Mom, which I got when I was playing the other day. It says, the smell of trees and freshly cut grass bring out the adventure in me. Wandering season is upon us. I'm not sure which I like better, wandering or meandering. I'm also fond of rambling. Okay. And from Bob. I had a dream that you and me climbed a mountain. In the dark! At the top was a couch. We sat on Ace necks and watched the sun come up. It was real chill and fun. Let's find a sunrise. Well, I'm down to do that. That sounds like a fun time, that's sure. Bob, if you were real, I would. And we already have this item, so I am going to sell it probably. But no, hopefully you're doing well. I'm in exceedingly high spirits. Today is my second to last shift at KFC, and I'm hoping it goes well. Because yeah, once I'm done there, I'm done, and I can go into a job which will probably pay me more and give me way better hours, which means that you guys aren't gonna get the short end of the stick. Which I think is mint. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly look at the shopping. Yeah, I'm looking at. Keyword is looking at. But I am looking at a different job, which pays more, and the shifts change frequently, which may seem like a bit bad, but it does mean that I'm not like set in stone having 2 days a week where I really got to rush those videos out and like get everything else done on top of them. So I think it'll be less hours, but for ultimately more pay, if that makes sense. So like I said, I'm pretty much quite ecstatic about that. So, I'll let you know how it goes. To my knowledge, when I was hired at KFC, it was one of these. I don't think it was this one. I'm pretty sure in the new We for City Folk series, I like talk through the step-by-step process of how I saw we got hired there. I don't know. I just think it was interesting. It was like Zone Mini Saga for a time. Anyway, we're getting rid of Mom's tissue box because I don't think I'll be able to ever put it down. I'll do that as well. And I was just clean out the stuff I don't think I really need, and then just end up in storage. Doesn't sell for much, but you know, it's a thought that counts. And yeah, I have an idea for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna give our town a little bit of a makeover. And not in the way you'd expect. We're just changing up who lives here. Because as you may know, we have some amiibo cards actually, which I think is fine and dandy. But yeah, so. Currently, I'm actually, said friend took some amiibo cards home. He took both the Sanrio ones, though I wasn't planning on scanning them in, but they took both of those to get the furniture. And he took a few of the new series cards. He took Sherp, he took Shino, he took Sasha, which leaves me with, if you know my amiibo card collection well, I'm on the wrong thing, aren't I? Oh, okay. Is there anything new added here, like seasonal? I mean, I've never really been down here, but I could buy some stuff. I've been stockpiling the mouse for a while. Ooh. I could buy 55 of those if I wanted. I definitely need to check this thing out more, because there's definitely some like good stuff here after the 2.0 update, so I'll keep an eye out. But no, in case you're unaware, that leaves me with the current cards of Pietro, who already lives here, Chablik, who already lives here, Bob, who already lives here, Roldal, who already lives here, and Ace, who doesn't currently live here. Which I believe, if you can put 2 and 2 together, means it would be rude not to scan Ace. I mean, scanning any of the others doesn't exactly yield. No, please, game. I was panicking so hard, thinking that my card had broken, but no, we live to see another day, it seems. Anyway, how are you doing? Ace, Jiu-Jitsu pro, part-time boulder lifter, and full-time flexer. What's up? Visit your campsite? Well, sure, I'll swim over as soon as I finish my protein shake, Ace. And like that, he fades into the void. Well, that said, though, we'll go to his challenge, and I think we've already invited him twice, which should mean that he's going to move in this time. Because I have come to a decision as to who's going to move out, and so you're going to find out. In case you're unaware, actually, I found this weird and surreal, but in case you're unaware, it was, I think it was an episode called Who's Best, and surrounding episodes there. And where I basically tried to figure out which villages do I want to keep, which villages do I want to ditch. And it was like a saga in the channel where I kind of was like having a dilemma as to who to kick out. And, yeah, that was over a year ago, so I'm feeling old, so to speak, but, you know, we digress. Anyway. Yo, big thanks for the invite. I got here as quick as my legs could jog me. Now, what do you want crafting then? I figured if I was going to test my limits, I'd need to get away from the comforts of my home, Ace. Except I didn't know if I'd end up homesick for a row machine. This place has such a mighty style. Hey, you know what would look cool? A tree standee. I could make one for you. Whoa, seriously? That'd be so awesome. I'm leaving tomorrow, and no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find the right Japanese souvenir in there. This is gonna be great. Thank you so much. I would pay to see him try to, like, display that in a tent. So I'm gonna do it. So, I really hope it uses, like, wood I already have to shorten the time I have to spend doing this. So, tree standee. There you are. Oh, we already have that. And by a long mile, we actually already have that, so I don't see much of a reason to not just go craft that straight away. Yeah, why not? Why not? No, I'll Punchy running through the flowers and Cole hanging out. You know, we'll stop by and we'll talk to him. How are you doing, Punchy? Boy. Hey, long time no see. How long has it been? 3 months? What do you mean you've been around? That's weird. Oh, I understand you've been playing while I've been sleeping. You could have just woke me up. And how are you doing over here, Cole? I spoke to you the other day. No, I didn't. Hey, it's Buddy. I like running into you. Oh, I did. Okay. The best taste in the island is Jaffa. Everything tastes great. Everything. You're saying that's surrounded by some flowers. I'd watch your next move carefully. You know? Yeah. Either way. Said, I know I could have gone to the crafting table inside the resident services, but I want to be outside. I want to vibe with the music for a little longer, you know? Anyway, craft a tree standee. I do not see why we should not. I made a tree standee. Okay, well, that's us done for now. I'm presuming for like a few more weeks. I swear we never craft anything anymore. We probably should, but we just don't. Anyway, quick check real quick, and no, Reg is not here. Woo! Oh, I swear. I need to play this game more, man, because I do vibe every time I'm on it. I'm not sure what exactly we do, but we definitely need to, like, I'd say if we find a way to, like, a project to assign ourselves to, where we, like, revamp a certain part of the town and decorate it and whatnot. And a big one that, like, involves landscaping and whatnot. I honestly wouldn't mind doing that. Because as it sounds right now, we're kind of in, like, the very, I call it, like, the middle gamey parts, where nothing much is exactly happening. I wouldn't mind jumping out of that, if not, like, for a short while, but permanently, just because, I don't know, I miss having stuff to do on this island. We're gonna make our own stuff to do. And I think you're gonna be here to see it. So, hey, you're still working on my tree standee? Yeah. There you go, you can have it, it's free of charge. The finest Jaffa wood that money can... Oh, wait, no. It's the finest wood that I could find in my pockets. Okay, so he's going to come up with a whole new workout routine in honor of Jaffa. Or I guess I could just give you my college cardigan. Enjoy, Ace. Oh. Right. And you know what? I'm still going to come up with a new workout routine in honor of Jaffa. This place is too cool not to. Okay, now... we're going to go out and we're going to come back in. And to my knowledge, whenever you give a villager an item when they're camping... they like to do a little thing called display it in the tent. So, just out of interest, how bizarre does this look? Because surely it can't be. Surely, Ace, I'm pretty sure that's like, literally, that's about to go through the ceiling. You're a madman. I'm on a quest to take my fitness to the next level. By the time I'm done, I want my biceps to have biceps. And why should I stop at a 6-pack? There's a lot more numbers higher than 6, Ace. Yeah, approximately an infinite amount. Okay, so I'm just stunned that someone on Jeff would make something for me. Does anyone on Jeff need a fitness coach, Ace? Sure do. Move on in. Whoa, are you sure? I mean, living here would really help me take things to the level after the next. Okay, I'm in. I'll call resident services and working out with them. Here's the moment of truth. Who's going? Bad news. I checked with resident services and they said moving here was a no-go. Basically, there's not enough room on the island for both me and my scary huge arms Ace. Although they did say if someone moved out, I could move in. Mind if I try to strike a deal with someone? Go for it. Can do. Resident Services actually told me a few folks to talk to. Who should I start with? Yeah, we haven't been at this screen for a while, have we, you guys? So who are we ditching? So I think it's like a disservice to get rid of Chadwick, because, like, he's like the newest one here. And it's like, no. But in terms of everybody else, it's very much free game. I'll recap because it's been a little bit. But basically, Roald and Bob, I said I'm not letting off the island until I've got their photos because they're basically integral to my channel's success. I can't do that. Zucker I would like to get to know a little more. Toby's fucking sick. Pietro's sick. And Gladys's positioning is just fine. So that leaves Kid, it leaves Cole, and it leaves Punchy. And if you know me, you know I'm a sucker for Cole, so... Kid or Punchy? You bring it down to 2 and all of a sudden it gets difficult. But no, as it stands right now, personally, I like Kid, but, because he's got this unique little, like, pop star German attire thing going on. But Punchy, everything he says is ground that's probably already been tread by Cole, by Roald, and by Chadwick. And Bob, probably. Which means, honestly, in the way to make new experiences, sorry it has to be this way, Punchy, but you're out. So, talk to Punchy about moving out. You sure? Yeah. Alright, I'm on it. Maybe they'll say no, but there's no harm in asking. Yeah. I ripped the band-aid off. We're actually starting to change up our town some. So, well, that went great. The instant that Punchy saw me coming, he'd started packing up. I barely even had to speak. I went over, told him the situation, showed off my arm some, and that was that. He seemed really nice. Kinda nervous, though. I hope he likes his new home, Ace. Anyway, what was your name again? Daniel, right? See you around, Daniel. Man. We should probably go say goodbye to Punchy, then. When was Punchy's first episode? Just to get an idea of how long he's been on the town, because I've said this before, but the main problem with... Okay, that's the New Leaf playlist, I'm blind. Well, no, the main problem with this game, at least in my opinion, on the island, is that I've got too many good villagers, but I don't like things being exactly perfect, or like staying stagnant for too long, so... Yeah. Either way, I'm going to keep scrolling. I remember we got Punchy within the whole villager hunting thing, so I believe it may be episode 79, so no excuse if you had to hear an echo of me for brief moments. Okay, we're going to mute that, and we're going to watch into Punchy's house. I managed to click on the wrong upload, but to my knowledge... Oh! Oh, that's really interesting. Apparently, the first video with Punchy in was the first video in which I tried to use Premiere Pro to edit. That's interesting. Either way. Yes, this was the first episode Punchy was here then. October 13th, 2020. And leaving literally a year and 7 months later. We just never got to know him. Maybe in a different place and a different time, you know? Hey Daniel! Sorry everything is so messy. I'm packing up to move. Oh right, I didn't tell you yet. I'm moving out tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I guess I'm about to find out. No. Stay cool, Punchy. Now, I'll talk to you one last time. I'm going to shove all my snacks and my bug friends, my memories of this island in a sack. And I'm going to go have an adventure. Hopefully it's a good one, yeah? It's always weird. It's weird because it's virtual animals, but it always feels like hard to say goodbye. But stay cool, Punchy. See you somewhere else. Speaking of someone else, hello, Cole. Oh, kind of weird how we keep bumping into each other today. What's the latest? I have an inside source telling me Moss want to thank whoever put a garden lantern here. No, my thank you for your kind compliments. I do believe that was my hard work. Either way, speaking of hard work, should we look at perhaps doing that revamp I was speaking of? Because I honestly kind of like the idea of doing it. Like, if we pull up the map, I assume it doesn't reflect everything we've done on the island. It's just the blank canvas. But we'll do it. We'll put it over my house because I don't think I can do anything there. But in terms of places where we can actually renovate, there's a fair few that I'm thinking of. Of course, we've got that like, huge area on the second layer. The big one that we just never did anything with and just covered in flowers. We very much could get something done with there. I can't exactly move my cursor freely around, but above Gladys's house and to the right, I think there's some potential for stuff there. Maybe we do a path or something, make it a bit more civilized up there. And then we have like the uncivilized area to kind of over the bridge. In terms of area on the bottom part, you'd be hard pressed to find some. Perhaps the area near Kid and Bob's house, that bottom right part of the map. We could do something there and spread it onto the beach. That'd be nice. I think also doing something around Toby's house, theming wise, would be sick because I don't plan on moving Toby out for a while. So yeah. I think if we go scout out the areas, we can see what kind of we could do with them. Because now I'm actually looking to go do that. I'm excited. First things first. This bit here. This stays the same. Because I'm sorry, like the red and white flowers alternating. Mwah, finest idea I may ever have had. But this here, I reckon we can improve this. I'm not sure how, but. Like, there's a random garden one in here. That's like next to the path, but no, I think we can change this at the very least. Look for stuff to kind of extend it, because I don't know. It's like it's a little bit of a play area, but it kind of just cuts short. Why can't it extend onto the beach? You get me? So I think like an extension's more in order than here. I kind of want to keep the same vibe. I just need to we need to rework some stuff, but I like the vibe that's got going here. I think just. Like a small remodel, an episode-long remodel is due there. But arguably the hard part of this is near Toby's house, which is a little bit more of a state of disrepair. Because again, you got the alternating flowers, very fun, bloody love it. But then you get here, and so it's weird because around my house, I really don't mind all the wildflowers, especially on the left side. These guys have been here over 2 years, like. This stays. Like this is fire. But what more so bothers me is you come for the south and that like idea starts to turn a little bit tacky. Like I'd say it like kind of wears its thing thin at the museum. You could definitely do a little bit of a revamp to have like more nice flowers or like a mixture of flowers, but you come south to Toby's and it's just I was never too big a fan of how this place ended up looking. Plus the vegetable garden, that's fine I guess, but basically when we got like some land that we could definitely do something with here, flowers that definitely are in need of a revamp. This switch is honestly, yeah, dino hiding behind a house plant, nice going me. Palm trees, which I don't mind too much, but again, I think I could do something on the beach because we've done that type of thing before. Especially just like one or two things here or here. Makes the town feel a little bit more alive. So yeah, this place is in need of a major overhaul, what I'm saying. Could definitely like do with its area becoming a little bit more open and doing something here, because I like that. Of course, here's fine. Talking about what I kind of want to do near the beach there is just have something like this. You know, it's like, maybe we could redo here a little bit, actually, because I know, if I have the We're Open sign being near, like, you know, the ports, people can see who are coming in, and also near nooks, you know, depending on the day. But also, I'm like, I kind of like the idea of a sunbathing area. This is also in need of a revamp, actually. Look, I suppose I just got complacent. I wasn't actively looking for stuff to replace, but man, we got some stuff we can replace, and I'm gonna go for it. Then, of course, you come through here. Here's fine, actually. I vibe with this area a fair bit. Even if that cat tower may get dated now Punchy isn't here. Like, this area here, like, the remainder of the bottom area I vibe with. That Zen Garden. But then you run up here, and it's like, okay, I appreciate the fact it can be a nice flower field, and it can still be that, but at the same time, there's a limit, and I want to do something with this big area, because I'm sorry, but there's like missed potential in it as a definition. I think this may be classed as it. And also Cosmos is like far from my favourite flower, so you may spend multiple episodes just gutting Cosmos from here to make room for stuff. Because, you know, in this game, they made the wise decision of not being able to destroy flowers. You can only destroy the buds on them, which... It's like, yeah, I get it's like better for griefing and whatnot, but I really don't want to hold them all to Timmy and Tommy. Maybe if you get like one of those like garbage bins, which just lets you dispose stuff on the spot, that'd be neat. And of course up here, constantly looking for ways to improve, but that's what I could do because it's quite like nicely themed up there already. Although what we could do, we could bring some more of these around because these are. Let's see, it's a centerpiece of Tanzaka that reads, "I still dream of walking the red carpet." Oh, I didn't realize you could read those, but we could put a few of those around too. Have that be kind of like our garden lamp equivalent up here. Yeah, okay, I'm liking this. so far, not any ideas for exact renovation, just doing what's up with the space we've got. And I'm not complaining with that one bit. It's like, I think up here we can definitely make it a little bit more lively. It's like, I don't know. I always find it weird how, if you look at the map again, basically all but those two houses which are on their own like thing, the north part of the town basically has nothing in it. There's no reason to travel there. I basically use like 60% of the town and the other like 40% is just left abandoned. So, I don't know, we could move some stuff there if we so wished. I'm not sure we could, but I mean, it's definitely an idea. I mean, if all else fails, we could move Toby. We could move Toby up there, which on one hand I think is like good for like expanding and like being like, hey, come up here, see people. On the other hand, it may just make Toby completely unseen. It was kind of a shame because I was actually planning to put some stuff up there when the 2.0 update came out if there was an extra building we could build, but it seems like that was not meant to be. Although, speaking of things that were not meant to be, I'm going to wrap this episode up with a little bit of a nicer notion towards 2.0. So we're going to quickly say hi to Chadwick, because he's been sat here the whole episode and I've wanted to. So, hi, it's me, Chadwick. I want to chat. Another neat day on Jaffa. Blog. But running around talking about that stuff jogged my memory. I'm going to nick this real quick and I'm going to fly off to Halves Island because I want to see if Cyrus is able to change the colour on this. Because to my knowledge, you can't do it with regular customization kits. You can only do it in like a special way, because it's one of those things you order from the Nook Stop. And I very, very much... Oh, there's a Mayday ticket. Today's the last day, isn't it? I may record 2 episodes back to back, but as it stands right now, we're going to run off to Halves Island. I'm just going to see if Cyrus can, refurbish this, because I think getting this in a different colour, and like in the right spot, oh, the theming there, man. It's like, I don't know, I think an 80s style diner, if I can get the right one I like, on the cards, we'll see. We will see. I don't want to get my hopes up for something I don't know exists, but if we like scout out the correct furniture, you never know. I always did want to build a bar area, and it just never ended up coming to be, so... So give Quack to Wingback. No idea what that means, but, you know, you do you. Anyway, you're working on something, aren't you? How, this is good. You're looking to get something customized? I sure am. Alright, leave it to me. So what's your order? It is... Diner neon sign. Okay, you can have some other stuff refurbished, but... I want this doing. And we can get it in red, orange, green we have it in, purple or blue. Okay, so it's a shame you can't like pick and choose ones, because I love a mix of the green and the purple one, but man. Yeah, so red I don't like, orange I don't like, green I've vibed with enough, but purple though. Oh man, you know I gotta do it. You know I've got to do it. Done and about to be delivered. Pretty great, right? If you find anything else that needs a bit of work, bring it here. I sure will. In fact, just, now I've refurbished that, I'm going to very quickly, you know, maybe run back while I do the outro and do a little thing known as, unknown practice called ordering another one, because... Oh, I want one in green and one in purple. So yes, I want to bust a Bunsen burners and bounce back to Appletown. Yeah, I do. But yeah, this has been an interesting episode though, because it feels like a new beginning. We've swapped out a villager. I'm going to try and be more open to letting villagers leave. We're going to try and increase the upload frequency, and we're gonna renovate Jaffa for the first time in what feels like forever. Because yeah, I said a few episodes ago, something like, you know, around episode 200, 220, 250 at the highest, I did want to cut the series like to an end. Which is weird, because I don't know if I see myself playing this game in my free time without YouTube, but... I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to cut the series to an end at some point, but... It doesn't feel right to do it. Well, I know the island can still be improved somewhat. So, we're going to keep going. Which is funny, because that makes 2 back-to-back Animal Crossing series in which I've said, yeah, we're going to keep going with the episodes, because why not? I mean, hey, fellas, you know, if you're able-eared, yeah, how about the weaver, I say? It's like, we're going to push that off for a little while longer, but... Yeah, no, I think if we do put a new leaf on hiatus, it'll give this one a bit more room to breathe, so... I will I will see. But speaking of things, we need to find our sign, but I'm going to do that while I do my outro. So if you did enjoy, feel free to like, comment and subscribe, helps out a bunch, lets me know you want to see more of this, and all that fun good stuff. But until next time, with all said, all that side, I really do hope you've enjoyed, and thanks for watching guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.